Are you thinking of making a move to Scottsdale? Well, then you're going to want to listen to this video. We're going to talk about the top 5 communities when people are considering a move to Scottsdale. Stay tuned.
Hey, Josh.
And I'm Barbara.
And welcome back to the channel. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button and also make sure to hit that bell icon. And if you're new here, welcome. We're all about talking about the Phoenix, Scottsdale metro area over here and just trying to give you everything you need to know for living, breathing, dining, having fun, going out, seeing the sights, entertaining yourself, everything in between over here in the Phoenix metro area.
Yeah, we get so many calls from people that are looking to move this area, and we just love it. So if that's you, please feel free to reach out to us. Give us a call, send us a text, send us an email. However it works for you, just reach out to us, and we're more than happy to share everything we know about living in the Phoenix, Scottsdale metro area.
And when you do reach out to us, you'll be talking directly to either Barbara or myself every time. And as you said, feel free to reach out. More than happy to help.
So a little bit about Scottsdale. A lot of people hear about Scottsdale because they do spend a lot of money advertising for vacations. So most people hear about it that way. But we've been living here for a long time and we just love it. So the things that people like most about the Scottsdale area are, number one, our weather. It's fantastic. We have a lot of things to do. We've got great shopping centers. We've got a lot of resorts. We've got tons of golf courses. And so those are just a few of the things that people like most about the Scottsdale area.
We also have amazing schools here in Scottsdale, shopping, dining, low crime rate, which is always helpful. Our nightlife here, especially Old Town area, and several others around in Kierland as well, is also fantastic. So if you're wanting to go out, get to a bar at night, maybe, go out to a club, everything in between, Scottsdale has exactly what you're looking for.
So the first area of Scottsdale that we want to talk about is South Scottsdale. Now South Scottsdale is it is the most affordable area in Scottsdale. That was the area that was developed first, so most of the homes in this area were built in the 50s, 60s, and kind of early 70s. They tend to be a little bit smaller. Most of them are ranch style, so single level homes on a slab, no basement. A lot of them just have a carport, so they don't have a garage. This area attracts a lot of people, especially if they want to be close to the airport and things like that, because it is more of a starter area. The area is also in transition right now, so you're going to see a lot of older homes, and then right next to it, you're going to see homes that have been recently totally remodeled. So the area is really ripe for that. So it's a fantastic area if you're looking to just start moving into the Scottsdale area.
Exactly. But it's also, as Barbara mentioned, very close to the airport. You're about 15 minutes away from Sky Harbor. You're also relatively close, about 15-20 minutes down from Mesa Gateway as well. And then going to downtown Phoenix from South Scottsdale, you're about 15 minutes away from there as well. It also has great nightlife and a bunch of things to do. This is where the Arizona Suns play, as well as the Diamondbacks are right close there. But then being in South Scottsdale, you're also very close to one of the spring training facilities right off the 101 freeway. And then you do also have a lot of shopping down there.
Yeah, one of the big attractions for South Scottsdale is the SkySong area. And this is an area that there's a lot of businesses. I think there's about 2,000 businesses in this area. And it's the economic impact of the businesses in here. They're like revolutionary, very innovative businesses that they're building. But the economic impact of this, the businesses in here, is expected to be about $1.5 billion over the next several years.
Over 58 billion.
Oh, 58 billion. Oh, sorry.
58 billion.
Wow, it's even more than I thought.
Yep, because ASU also has their SkySong campus right there as well, which brings in a lot of job and a lot of education as well.
Yeah, and I noticed one of the shopping centers, one of the older shopping centers, has been recently leveled, and they're building all new. There's a lot of new apartments and condominiums in this area. So again, perfect area if you want to be close to the airport, you want to be close to downtown Phoenix, close to downtown Scottsdale, and just really close to, all the amenities of the Phoenix Scottsdale metro area.
Exactly. I mean, being in South Scottsdale, no more than 5 or less, up to maybe 10 minutes away from Old Town and downtown Scottsdale. Tons of shopping, dining, and nightlife there, as well as the mall and everything else in between.
Yep. Okay, the next community we want to talk about is the downtown Scottsdale area. Now, if you are more of a person that likes the urban lifestyle, then this area might be really attractive for you. This area mostly is a lot of mid-rise and high-rise condos and apartments. There are a few single-family homes in and around the area, but for the vast majority, the housing in this area is going to be more of the apartment-style condos.
And be in mind, a mid-rise, high-rise for us here in Scottsdale is not nearly as high as some other cities such as Chicago or
Exactly.
New York or LA.
Yeah.
5-10 stories maybe.
Right. I think the high rises, the few of them that are down there are maybe 10, 20 stories, something like
If
that.
that, yeah.
Yeah, so by mid-rise, I'm talking about 2, 3, 4 stories.
Exactly. Now, another benefit of being in the downtown Scottsdale, which is also called Old Town, is so much shopping all around right in there in Old Town. You got dining options, different shopping options, art galleries, tons of nightlife, tons of clubs, bars, everything you'd like to do in the evening, wine tasting areas, beer tasting, whiskey tasting, movie theater. They have the Fashion Square Mall right there, which is one of the largest indoor shopping malls in the Southwest.
Yeah, I think it's one of the top 20 largest shopping malls in the country.
Exactly. So plenty of opportunity to do all the shopping and everything you want there. Then
If you're looking for something with a good walk score, then this is the area that you want. I mean, they have coffee shops and, like you said, restaurants and tons of availability. There's even a grocery store right down
Yep,
there.
exactly. And speaking of walk score, tons of walking, biking paths all along the canals and everything there, taking you right to the Greenbelt as well. Dedicated paths start in Old Town that'll take you all the way down to Papago Park too, where you can just stay on the path, don't have to worry about crossing streets really or anything like that. Super fun, super good way to stay nice and active as well.
Yeah, great place for dogs. I mean, I see tons of people walking their dog down in that area. So, if you've got a pet, it's still a good area for you.
Plus, you're right next door to the Giant Spring Training area that they just built a few years ago. And then for medical needs, they have Honor Health right there in Old Town, downtown as well, which, take care of anything if it ever happens.
So if the urban lifestyle is what you're looking for, make sure to reach out to us and we can take you and share all the different types of communities that are available in the downtown Scottsdale area. All right, the next community we want to talk about is the McCormick Ranch area. Now, this is one of the first master plan communities that were built in Scottsdale. So this community was built in the 60s, 70s, and kind of early 80s. The homes tend to be mostly single family, kind of lower profile homes, although there are a few that have vaulted ceilings. A lot of them are going to have garages, so 1 or 2 car garage in this area. The master plan community, so it was built around parks. There's schools in the community. There's a lot of professional office buildings that are in the community. There's lakes. There's a lot of walking trails and biking trails. It's a very, very popular area, and the price range of the homes in this area kind of reflects the high popularity of it. There's apartments, there's patio homes, there's condos, and there's single family homes. And a lot of this area too has been in transition in the last few years. So people are buying homes in this area. They're knocking them down, totally gutting them, rebuilding them into much bigger homes.
Absolutely. And then highlight of this area, McCormick Ranch, is golf courses. Plenty of them to go around. A couple public golf courses such as McCormick Ranch Golf Club or Silverado as well. Then you have private ones around there too, such as Camelback and a few other ones located right in there. So if golf is your thing, definitely a great community for you. Walk score here is also fantastic with all the parks, and they have many man-made lakes throughout, so you can do some fishing if you want to. Homes options, you can be right on the water as well, or little patio homes.
Yeah, a lot of people don't realize it, but we do have a few waterfront properties, and McCormick Ranch has one of them. They have several lakes, and there are many homes that are available on the lake with the waterfront view. The lakes are electric motor only. So you can't, obviously it's not, boating or skiing or anything like that. Mostly just for, a lot of people have their pontoons out there.
Exactly. Go around on the pontoon around the lake, enjoy the weather and stuff. If you like to throw out a line, do a little bit of fishing. Most of the lakes are also stocked and stuff as well. And then do have natural populations that spawn on their own. Also shopping and dining here is also fantastic.
Yep, several great shopping centers with lots of dining options.
Yes, not quite as expansive as the downtown or old town Scottsdale dining and shopping options, but still plenty to keep you occupied, right good walking distance to you as well for that. And then if you do want the more vast shopping options, Old Town's only a few minutes away.
Yeah, and McCormick Ranch is adjacent to the Riverwalk area, which is on the Salt River Indian community. And this area we've got the casino, we've got Top Golf, there's
You have the Butterfly Museum,
the aquarium, there's the iFly, there's the go-karts, but there's just a ton of other entertainment options for you in the Riverwalk area, which is, like I said, just right adjacent to the McCormick Ranch community.
Absolutely. The next area we want to talk about is the DC Ranch and McDowell Mountain Ranch area. Now this is more north and northeast Scottsdale here. One of the great things about this area is it's a little bit further out, but still right in the city. A lot of newer communities here, country clubs there as well. You do have a aquatic park over in McCormick Ranch as well. A lot of fun. Golf courses galore from public and private ones, depending on what you're wanting to do. Especially within those country clubs as well. You can have those big memberships and everything if that's your kind of thing. Also plenty of dining options and shopping options close by. The shopping options within each of the communities, they have everything you could need from dining to grocery stores to kind of all the little stuff there. And then you're still very close to the large shopping centers. Several you have pretty close to Desert Ridge. You are right next to the shopping center at Scottsdale Road and 101, as well as Frank Lloyd and the 101 and Frank Lloyd and Scottsdale. All four of those are quite large and can get you everything you want to do from nightlife, bars, restaurants, and everything in between.
Yeah, and for housing options, so the homes in this area were built mostly in the mid to late 90s into the 2000s, and a lot of the custom homes are actually still being built today. So the homes are going to be a little bit larger. Typically the homes are going to be more like a 4-bedroom, 2-bath. A lot of them have at least 2-car. Many of them 3 and 4-car garages, are more of an open concept floor plan where they have more of a great room rather than the traditional, living room, dining room type of home that we saw in some of the older communities. They're going to have higher ceilings. A lot of them have their private pools, even though the communities both have community centers with pools. So for this reason, these communities do tend to attract a lot of families. There's walking trails throughout both of the communities. There's schools, there's the parks, and the walking trails take you right into the McDowell Mountain Sonoran Preserve. So you can actually go and you can hike or bike for miles in these two communities.
Yeah, being up in this area of the northeast Scottsdale is much closer to a lot of the hiking trails, and if mountain biking is your thing, just the outdoors lifestyle, you're much closer to those than being further in town. So if that family lifestyle and being close to the hiking trails is your cup of tea, please reach out. More than happy to help you figure out exactly which one will best fit for you. But also remember, a lot of these communities do have some overlap with some of the amenities and features. So again, just reach out. More than happy and love helping you guys decide which community is going to be a best fit for you.
Okay, the last community that we want to talk about is North Scottsdale. Now in North Scottsdale, we're going to find a lot of custom homes. There's going to be also a lot of private golf course communities. So if you're looking for a home in a private golf course, there's plenty of options up here. A lot of the lots in these areas are going to be a lot bigger. The homes tend to be a lot bigger. I think the minimum or the average size of the homes in North Scottsdale is going to be about 3,000 square feet. Like I said, much larger lots. So the people that tend to focus on this area are people that maybe want a little bit more privacy. Maybe you don't want your neighbors, so close to you. So this is an area that we find a lot of our out-of-state buyers are looking to get into if they're looking for a little bit more privacy.
Exactly. If you're looking for that larger house, which these normally on average are about a 4-bed, 4-bath, 3+ car garage, and have much larger homes there as well. Vast majority are custom, and a good amount are all in private country club, golf course communities. So if that's something you're looking for, definitely a good spot to go to.
A little bit of downside of being in North Scottsdale is the lack of shopping and the lack of dining. While there are a few shopping centers, for the most part, most of them are going to be in a little bit closer, towards the DC Ranch, McDowell Mountain Ranch area. So just be aware of that. If you're looking for more privacy, you're going to give up a little bit of the convenience of being, right next or, within minutes of the shopping center.
Yep, this is definitely North Scottsdale, kind of on the outskirts of the city and everything like that. So as she said, privacy, but you will be needing to drive, 10, 15 minutes or so to get into some real shopping centers and stuff like that. They do have gas stations and a couple grocery stores up there, but depending on where you are in North Scottsdale, it might still be a little bit of a drive to get to those. So definitely just be aware. So just to recap for all the 5 communities we talked about today, South Scottsdale will be our recommendation if you're just coming here, trying to find the less expensive option, but still very close in and a great option to go and explore all what Scottsdale has to offer and figure out exactly where you'd like to be without totally breaking the bank.
Yep. If you're looking for more of an urban lifestyle, then we're going to suggest the downtown Scottsdale area.
Exactly. And then if you're looking for kind of an in-between where you're still right in the heart of stuff, great walk-in score and everything, but a little bit newer and larger homes right around the golf course communities, but in town, McCormick Ranch would be our recommendation for you.
And if you're looking for even a little bit bigger home with, make sure that you have a 2 or 3 car garage, very family friendly, we're going to suggest the DC Ranch and McDowell Mountain Ranch areas.
And then if you are looking for those larger homes and custom homes all around the country club lifestyle, and then want to be a little bit further out to have that extra privacy, definitely recommend North Scottsdale.
But you know what? No matter what you're looking for, we can help you. We've lived here for a long time. We know the area well. You just let us know what you're looking for, and we can find you that perfect home.
Exactly. Make sure to reach out to us. We are more than happy to help. It's one of our favorite things to do is help out our clients and people moving here or thinking about moving here, helping decide exactly which one will be perfect for you. So a lot of these do have some overlap, so depending on what your exact tastes are, we're here to help.
Yep. So give us a call, send us an email, send us a text message. However it works best for you to reach out to us, just do that, and we're here for you.
Well, thanks for joining us today for this video. If you like this content and want to see similar content, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell icon. We'll see you next time.